Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of G&A Podcast. I am your grandpa who doesn't take shit from anyone, especially my own family, Sobroni.
And I am your casual lesbian ex-wife, Rubidu.
And today, we have another exciting week of anime to bring you, so let's get right into it. Starting with the second episode of Attack on Titan 3, Part 2, not a confusing title at all. Yeah, the follow-up from episode 1, the giant fight in
Yes,
the wall.
the fight that finally commences. They don't show anything. The only fighting they actually show specifically is versus everyone versus Reiner.
Yeah, poor Reiner.
Poor Reiner. Of course, he do like that on-brand Titan running. That
was the best part of the episode.
Yeah, I think my favorite one was finger guns.
The finger guns was great. I feel like they definitely at this point are aware of this whole meme, and they feel like all the Titans know that they're on camera, so they're like, "Quick, we gotta make our 5 seconds of screen time count. So we gotta do the stupidest run possible." Yeah, the Titan running with like finger guns and moving his head to the beat was great.
Yeah, it was very funny. Well, someone who I actually liked in this episode, which is surprising, I actually liked Eren.
Yeah, Eren was pretty cool.
I was like, whoa, you're actually being useful and confident.
And I forgot he's a good fighter too. So
yeah, he's like actually became a decent fighter. Like after getting his ass beat by Eren
so many times.
Yeah, now he's like, nope, now I can fight.
Yeah, so that was great. I actually really liked their whole strategy overall. Like where you see Reinhardt going for the horses and he sees Eren running and he's like, I know this is bait, but I can't not take it. Yeah, I have to take this bait. And it was like, yeah, we know you have to take this bait, bro. So
yeah, go ahead and take it. But what he did not account for is essentially the grenade launchers. They call them thunder spheres. They're just like grenade launchers that you. They're just a lot more accurate.
The latest in technology, fucking rockets that shoot from our...
Yeah.
The level of technology has advanced so much since the start of the series. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they have literal like rocket launchers now, which was cool because I like the way that they were building it up. Like, oh, these spears are gonna be coming in use. Look out for these spears. And then they finally built up to it, and Reiner is just getting like, poor Reiner gets his eyes blown out. Yeah. And he gets his fucking back blown up.
Yeah, and they kind of hint that he may or may not be around next episode.
I don't know. Another one of a couple of giant cliffhangers this week.
Yes.
Just seeing him like surrounded by
rockets that are about to explode, and he's like, "Oh wait."
Yeah. I feel like something's gonna save him, and I'm gonna be super pissed about it next week.
I don't think he's gonna die that easily.
Also, I hated the hesitation that they had. Like, they're shooting him with rockets, and then Hanji's like, all right, one more round. And they're like, oh, but can we really do this?
Can we really kill him? I'm
like, you just did! You shot him with rockets like 5 seconds ago.
But that was, they knew that was just going to have an opening in the neck.
Yeah, but still.
This was going to be, like, the one that actually kills them.
Still,
still no. It's like he's on that other side. That side that's trying to constantly kill you.
Yeah,
like,
he's trying to kill you multiple times.
If he wanted to have peaceful words about it, he would have had them. Anytime. Maybe before he stabbed that guy in the chest and transformed. Maybe before he took Eren. Maybe before he destroyed Walmarie in the first episode.
Yeah.
And went underground and went as a spy in the cadets. Maybe any of those times he could have, maybe said something, but he didn't. So
yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, and it sucks because weirdly enough, I still do like him, even though he's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's still an interesting character.
Yeah, it just in my mind, I just want to see how he got like. How's his morality? How does he review this situation and why he does what he does?
Well, my thing is, first off, my theory for the next episode, for my theory crafting, how awesome my predictions are. I'm predicting.
Sorry, vampires.
That wasn't a prediction. That was a correction to the plot of a horrible show. Anyway,
to make it more horrible.
what I predict to happen is because they kept mentioning Bert Hart was like, oh, we don't know where the Colossal Titan is. Oh, he might be somewhere. He's still hiding. I predict that he's like in one of the houses, just standing there, and he's just gonna pop up next episode and probably save Reiner, probably pull the things out of his back or something.
Well, what things out of his back?
The rockets.
They already exploded.
They can pull them out before they explode. Like pull them out as they're exploding.
But they showed them explode.
No, they did not. You know this is for dramatic cliffhanger effect. They just show them getting ready to explode.
Oh, you're right. They could do some bullshit.
They're gonna get if Reinhardt dies next episode, I would be significantly shocked. It'd be great. I hope it happens, but I don't know. I feel like there's too much cliffhangery Hollywood stuff.
I also kind of want Reiner to die.
I kind of do because I'm tired of them being the enemy. Like I like him, but I want to focus on different enemies now.
That is fair. I get why, but besides them, there's not too many special ones. Like there's
we still got the Beast Titan.
Okay, so those two plus the Beast plus Ymir, that's literally 4.
So we still have Annie. Annie's still somewhere.
Oh right, Annie is still somewhere.
So I just want Reinhardt to die. That's my 2 cents. But anywho, is that it?
I love how you combine their names.
Who?
You said Reinhardt.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Overwatch.
I'm like Reinhardt, Berthold, Reinhardt.
Well, that's my other theory, that they combine into Reinhardt next episode. The fusion. Imagine a giant colossal titan, like a colossal armored titan.
Oh my god.
Yo, that'd be awesome. Alright. Let's move on to our other show that is highly rated this season. Carole Tuesday, episode 4, which is
my episode of the week.
Your episode of the week?
Yeah, I'll give it to them.
I won't. I'll save my episode of the week.
I feel like you're just doing that because you don't want to keep making this your episode of the week.
Pretty much.
That's fine. I respect that. I don't think I gave this mine last week. No. So now you can switch off.
We switch off every other week. Somebody picks us this episode of the week. But Carole Tuesday is so good.
It really is.
It's
and this
so good.
episode was, of course, no exception. Doesn't it feel like episode 5? I feel like it's
because it was episode 4.
Why did I put episode 5? No, guys, I've been doing this all morning.
It was literally like, what episode is this? Episode 3? No, it's episode 4. Was this episode 5? No, this is episode 3.
This is literally been me all day today. Okay, excuse me, episode 4. I guess that makes a lot more sense now. Well, this is my episode of the week. That's because it was just very fun.
It was such a fun episode. Like, all around, it was just really quirky and silly, and it had it still managed to have some really great character. Like, this was a fantastic episode for Gus. Like, we got so much Gus character development from this episode.
I would say so. Where he meets up with his lesbian, well, she's probably bi.
Probably bisexual.
Her bi ex-wife, Marie, who is dating someone named Anne, and I'm just like, really? Isn't it like basically like Mary and Anne?
Something like that. Mary Anne.
Oh, like the pirates, lesbian pirates.
Oh yeah.
That's
Mary.
That's why I thought the whole joke.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why I was laughing. So I was like, that was like the second layer.
So, yeah, that's true.
I was like, that is so clever, and it was very like they made it. I feel like this episode they were making like, oh yeah, we're gonna be that anime that we're just gonna have like casual lesbian PDA, and we're not gonna it's not gonna be a big deal to us, and you're just gonna deal with it.
Yeah, the scene where she just walks into the stylist store and just like kisses her, I was like, cool.
And the girls were like kind of like taken aback. They're like, oh.
I love when she asked like, oh, do you guys have any girlfriends or boyfriends?
And boys, yeah, and you're just
and then I was like, please say each other. Please say each other. Please say each other. I hope that's foreshadowing. But so that's great. But also, I really love Gus because I think Gus might be my favorite character now because the way he handled it, like he's not bitter about it or anything. Like he's not a dick. Like he just seems like a really cool guy. Like he's like, at first I was kind of mad at his ex-wife because she was like, well, I have this new wife now and I'm getting remarried. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for Gus. But then Gus was like, I hope it goes well for you. I hope you have a happy life.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm getting married to her. Like,
yeah, I'm like, oh Gus, no.
I was like, yes, casually dropping gay marriage. Oh.
But he's happy with it, so I'm glad. He's such a cool dude.
He got a free drink out of it. So.
And I'm still totally my theory for this show is that the bartender and Gus have something going, or at least the bartender is interested in Gus. He shows too much interest in Gus's life,
or he was just nosy as hell. Oh, like that was some spicy drama. He's like, oh my god, you meeting up with your ex-wife and.
But yeah, that was great. So the whole Gus side plot was really excellent.
Good, excellent. The whole montage of them like shooting the video was so fun. And the music really set the mood for it too. It was so good. Like when they shifted to certain scenes and like whether they were getting ready from the zombie scene or doing the stuff with the mechs, like just like the playful music in the background just like made it so much better.
The music video itself,
it's
hilarious.
It was so funny. I actually would make that my music video.
Yeah, I was hoping it would go viral or something because it was just like filled with stupid like amateur edits and stuff. Like you just see people walking in the background, or you like they copy and pasted Gus like 5 times, but like one of the frames is like inverted and he's like all the way in the side angle like this. Like it was just so stupid and over the top.
Yeah.
And then randomly Erdogan's car just blows up and he shoots a rocket at it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, speaking of sounds, the sound effects when he was asking the DJ to use the car. Every time they would just pan to DJ, just make some weird like sound effects.
It was like or something like that. I'm like okay.
I don't know. I feel like this show, I appreciate the show because not only is it just like a music anime, but they're like really going out of their way to just like, yes, we are doing music and stuff. Like they're really using the music to like set the whole mood for each episode.
Even the title of this episode, because I like how all the titles are like different songs, and like Video Killed a Radio Star was this episode, and they're trying to shoot a music video. So that's really, I like the way the titles play into
and they both casually like what were the references this episode? One was
Justin Timberlake. In the very beginning, they were talking about Justin's videos.
And then the Thriller music video, and then I believe it was Whitney Houston, which wasn't so much a song. I think she was referencing like The Bodyguard, which was weird, which has a great soundtrack.
Then Take On Me with the animation and stuff, which they did in the music video, where it was like this poorly drawn like crayon thing, like Carole going into the mirror. Like, it was like a scene where it was just like them as like computer generated polygons. I the only thing I didn't like about this episode was I loved the fake android that they hired, Idea. He was like, oh, I'm like, all this crew's gonna be my new favorite character. And then at the end of the episode, they ship him back because he was a fraud.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back. Like, I really liked him. I like this
it's very funny
alcoholic video producer.
No, it was a really good episode to watch. I love this anime so much. So good.
It's such a fun show.
It really
is. So
is.
Fun.
All right.
Speaking of fun shows, we have One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 4.
Okay. So this one was very centric around I wouldn't say a new character. I think he
showed up once before.
Yeah.
Previous season.
Basically the S-ranked hero, Metal Bat.
Yeah. I remember when we were talking on stream yesterday. It was like one thing we hated about Naruto was that it's all about Naruto, and there's like all these interesting characters around Naruto that get no spotlight or anything. And I feel like that's the opposite of One Punch Man, where it's like all the other characters besides Saitama get a lot of spotlight, which I like because now I know about Metal Bat, and he's kind of cool. I like Metal Bat.
Yeah, he's just like that casual, like he's like a very casual dude, but like very cool, but very respectful. Like the beginning when he's doing his job of guarding the executives, but and he keeps chastising them, telling them, "Hey, don't put the plates back on the conveyor belt. Stop doing it. Don't do that." And he keeps taking it off when they're about to put it on.
Or he like apologizes to his sister when she calls and stuff, and he feels shitty.
Well, first of all, that sister needs to get over herself. I was like, why does it sound like he's talking to his girlfriend? Like, not his sister.
Maybe he has like a 5-year-old little sister or something. I don't know.
Oh my god, that'd be so adorable. But he looks a little too grown to be having a 5-year-old sister. Let's see. So yeah, that was cool. And I love that he doesn't like his power. Just he can hit stuff hard with his bat. Yeah,
like he has no super. A lot of people in this show have no real superpower, except for some people like the psychics and stuff.
Yeah,
but they're just like really strong. Like literally just hits things with his bat. Just has a hard bat. So cool on him. I guess if you just have a bat, you can be a hero.
Yeah, he's really strong, and he's really strong and really durable too. He can take a hit.
I like the enemies in this fight in this episode too. It was like they kept building on each other. Like it was like Kohai Centipede, Senpai Centipede, and then like Ultra Centipede or whatever.
Yeah. Little gross, but sure.
Yeah, fuck centipedes.
It's a little gross. Like I think when it comes to like bugs, I'm cooler with bugs than Oni is.
I hate bugs. But also, their faces were really creepy. I didn't like their faces.
Yeah.
It looked like some Silent Hill level monster.
It looked like a demon, like that thing from Avatar. That's still your face.
Yeah, that shit was also scary too.
Yeah, that scared me more than this. I would rather just face these and just die quietly, as opposed to having my fucking face stolen. I don't want to have a stolen face. I want to eat stuff. How am I gonna eat?
Well, don't worry, you'll be dead.
Oh yeah, I can't breathe.
You can't breathe. But yeah, of course, Garo also showed up. I like that Garo just shows up and is like, "All right, fight me, regardless of this monster,
giant monster destroying the city.
Just fight me."
I love how the bat's like, "All right, I'll fight you." And I'm like, "Why don't you just hop over him and say, fuck off?" This thing is like killing lots of people.
Yeah, and I'm kind of disappointed that he forgot Saitama beat his ass last episode.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. He's like, "Oh, I got amnesia," and I'm like,
so what was the point of this whole fight that they had?
Well, not a fight.
But yeah. The whole point of him getting his ass kicked by Saitama.
Exactly. Don't forget. So yeah, Saitama, it was funny how they were. The one guy was just implying is like, "Oh, thank God, like you're not dumb enough to like enter
fake your identity."
Fake your identity. God, you might get sued by everyone. You might get disqualified, stripped of your rank.
The whole time this guy's talking to him, Saitama's just holding up the paper like this. And so is this tournament just going on even though the city is being destroyed? Like the whole city is being destroyed by a centipede, but this martial arts tournament is still taking place.
It's a different city.
I don't know, is it?
Could be. It depends on the big place.
We'll see. Maybe the centipede will be in the background while Saitama's fighting. Alright. So let us move on to my episode of the week.
I can't read anything.
Fruits Basket, episode 5. We take a bit. So you mentioned this, but it felt like a final episode almost.
Yeah, that was one of my things that I guess I wasn't
happy about.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons why Carole Tuesday beat this out, because it was just like. Yeah, I feel like I'm almost saying stuff that you would say about like dramas and like, oh, it's too much.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of.
But this I feel like was the same. Like it was like a lot of. There was like a lot of emotions going on for people who just knew each other for literally 4 episodes prior.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that they were together for like maybe a month or something.
So,
but still, I mean. I liked it because I'll give him a pass.
It was good, but I just didn't think it was necessary. It's
very fast paced because I feel like they're trying to like hurry up and get to the point where they're like, all right, quick, we get to the part where we're up to the manga. so we can start the new stuff that the anime didn't cover last time. But I'll give him a pass. Mm-hmm. I'll give him a pass because the whole thing with the family that Toru moved in with, her whole family, was great. Like,
God, they were awful.
They're all dickheads.
All dicks, and then as you hinted at for the beginning of our podcast, Toru's grandpa stepped up.
Hard body. Like, I love how the mother was just like, oh yeah, so I had somebody I hired a private investigator to make sure you aren't a criminal, like your
your dead mom.
Yeah,
like
it was like some Cinderella. Was it Cinderella? Yeah. Or is it Cinderella? I always get them mixed up. Yeah, Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella.
Cinderella and her stepsisters type shit going on.
I was like, that is rude. Oh my god. I don't know, slapping the son. I'd slap the mom, too. Mm-hmm.
And then you had her, like, brother or stepbrother or whatever, who's kind of, like, almost reaching Shinji levels, where he was like, oh, did they do anything indecent to you, whatever. And as soon as he says that, like, when you get all the perspectives of everyone, you see like Kyo and Yuki about to beat the shit out of him, but the grandfather comes in and slaps the shit out of him.
Yeah, I thought that was Toru who slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah,
if Toru slapped that shit out of him, that might be my episode.
I was like, ooh, Toru, but it makes sense because Toru doesn't.
Yeah,
she would
Toru
never
doesn't
do
that. Toru is too good, too pure.
He's too nice. I like how the grandfather was also like, oh, I'm sorry, my family is shitty, so I apologize for their shittiness. Shitty people.
But they're still my family, but they're just being really shitty.
I did like how they kind of gave the episode from two perspectives. Through like the first half was Toru, and then the second half was Yuki and Kyo, and how they were like adjusting to their life without Toru there.
Yeah.
So that was really good. I also really liked the whole thing where they came out and were just in Toru's family's house.
Yeah.
Like Yuki just suddenly appears there. So yeah, I just like normally I hate dramas, but I'll give him a pass because it was just such a good, well done.
Normally I hate dramas.
Normally I hate it.
This is a dramatic part of. This is a dramatic part. This is not a drama.
It'll become a drama. You know how Fruits Basket is.
Yeah, it will.
But this episode just reinforces how much I love Toru. Also, I hope this is 24 episodes because it's going awfully fast, like really fast.
I don't remember the first anime, so I don't know the scale, but it almost always does. So if they're sticking to the anime, that's usually just how it works. Yeah, you just speed through it very quick. Because
we didn't even see half the Zodiac yet. Like, there's like 10 other animals that we haven't seen yet, or 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll get there.
Oh, we will, my darling. We will. Well, even if we don't, it's getting a second season. It really calls itself the first season.
Does it?
Yes.
Where?
At the end of the opening.
Really?
It's like Fruit Basket's first season. So if they call themselves the first season, they know they're getting a second season.
Oh, wow. I didn't notice.
And to be honest, are you even surprised? Should you be surprised?
I'm still waiting on that Card Captors Clear Card second season.
Okay, that not standing.
Alright, so with that said, let us move on to Sawayaki Kitsune no Senko-san episode 4. And I enjoyed this one more than the other 3, I think. So far, I think this is my favorite episode of Senko-san.
Did I like the last week's episode more? Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Because it was, I kind of like the comedy in this episode, like seeing Senko go
Chocobo
full
technology.
on.
I think that was the selling part of this. I didn't really care too much about like the first part. Apparently, Shuten has something to say about that.
Shuten also enjoys it.
Yeah, I didn't really care much about the first part when he like slept up, when he was sleeping in. Didn't care too much about that. But yeah, for me, just that one part of her struggling with the technology, that was like my highlight.
I think that was my favorite part of the episode too. Although the first part was cute, like her not waking him up and like indulging herself was really cute. Her having like the heart pupils and going crazy and shit.
Yeah, that one part. I also did like that one part in the beginning where she just like, yes, sleep, be pampered, don't do anything.
Fuck work, don't go to work. Get fired.
Let's kill your boss.
So that was nice. I also really loved, the second half was really good. Her struggling with all the noise that the technology is making and freaking out. Her breaking everything, tripping the breaker.
Yeah, I kind of I can relate.
I cannot relate, but I appreciate that she has character depth.
Well, I can relate because many times in my apartment when I was living in Albany where I trip the breaker multiple times
on purpose or by accident.
It was like just too many things.
Did you also not know how to use a vacuum cleaner or a...
Well, that reminds me when I was younger. When I would get like kind of startled by the vacuum. Like, especially if I wasn't using it, just like, I always never liked that about vacuum, that it was so loud.
You would think that there's a way. Do they have silent vacuums now?
I think they're quieter vacuums.
It seems silly that they're loud. I don't know why.
Yeah, it is generally, I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not an engineer, but...
No, I'm pretty sure they're like quiet ones now.
Yeah. But yes, I'm seeing Senko-san. Also, we have the episode ended on a good note with Shiro finally gonna make her entrance next episode.
Yeah, so you can stop hearing how you want
her. It only took half the season for her to show up.
Oh no, you poor thing.
But I will accept it.
Not like you have a choice.
Yeah. She better live up to my expectations.
We're dropping it.
Drop this. I'll drop this in a heartbeat for the demon one. Don't tempt me. Next up, we have Benkyou Dekinai, episode 5.
How I feel about this one?
I feel like they're really pushing
Riza.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Really, really pushing Riza. Super hard down my throat.
Yeah, I love how like she's going through her whole tsundere mode.
I like how she's... I don't know if I like the first half. Like, her running off into the forest was kind of stupid. Like, and it being a giant rainstorm.
Yeah, to me, I didn't really care much about that part because I was like, why? However, when they're in this sauna, that
saved it for me. That's the whole sauna part.
Yeah, where Hugo is trying so desperately to hide from them. I don't know why she literally could have said, "Hey, me and Yuiga are cleaning here, so just leave."
It could never be that simple.
And we'll be right out.
No, that would be too simple. Plus, she's kind of stupid. Like she's very good in math, but she's bad at everything else.
Yeah,
so I liked how she was just like. He was like, "Didn't I give you the clean sign, the cleaning in progress sign?" She's like, "Yeah, I put it around my neck." It's one
That's what I would totally do. She reminds me about me. Like, I know I'm capable of being smart sometimes, but then I'll just do really stupid shit like that.
Them being locked in the sauna, and this was a very fan servicey episode. But
it was.
What's her name? Sekijo was like the savior of this episode for me too.
Yeah. She's good, like always.
She's becoming like my second favorite. I don't know, because Riza's my second favorite. Ugh. Everyone except Fumino is so great.
Poor Fumino.
Poor Fumino.
She literally got like maybe 5 lines of dialogue, I feel like.
I think her only dialogue was just her being in the sauna being like, "Oh, we can do this for another 10 minutes.
That and Star Shower?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's getting shafted hard body for Riza and Uraka, and even Sekijo. I feel like Sekijo's gonna take it over.
Yeah, next episode we have to replace this picture with a picture of Riza, Uraka, and Sekijo.
Sekijo just sitting there, and Fumino's like in the background fading away or something. And there was also there was a cliffhanger on this episode too, with the end of the episode being that the pink-haired teacher knows that Riza and what's his name? Yuiga were kissed each other. Somehow she saw them in the middle of a rainstorm in the deep forest.
Somehow Riza tripped and landed her. I've never tripped and kissed on someone before.
What? Never?
No.
Oh wow, that was a really common thing.
happens
to me all the time. All right, let's move on to our last show of the week. Tate no Yuusha, episode 17.
I liked this episode because I imagine so did Oni because it was very philo.
Yeah, this was like Philo's episode. I liked it because it was a good mix of comedy and action. Like, not too much comedy, but there were some moments, especially towards the end, where Philo gets the ahoge, and then she's like keeps trying to take it off and gets freaked out by it.
And it grows back.
Yeah, and it keeps growing back. And it's like how she measures her power, how many ahoges she has.
Oh god, yeah, Morag would love this.
Yeah, Morag, you need to watch this right now. I also really like how OP, what's her name? I keep almost calling her Fido because their names are so similar. Is it Fido? Fitoria. I like how Fitoria is just so much stronger than everyone else.
Yeah, she's literally just like, you can fight me. She was like, fight me, Philo. And then you can save your friend. And for the first time, you just see Philo getting smacked up.
I mean, she wasn't even in her bird form, though, to be fair.
I don't think it would have mattered.
I feel like if she was in her bird form and the other girl was in her human form, it'd be a little bit better for Fido. Like, she'd still get her ass kicked.
Well, but, I'm like, how?
She'd still get her ass kicked, but it'd still be like... It'd be like if I was fighting, you know, some UFC fighter, and I was fighting barehanded, he'd kick my ass. But if I had, like, a bat, he'd still kick my ass, but at least I might get a hit in.
A hit that would not hurt the UFC fighter at all.
No, still a hit. I mean, all Fido did was scratch her cheek.
She was like, that's good enough.
You are now queen. You are the queen.
Well, she's going to be the queen.
Yeah. When I'm sure there's going to be like some really sad moment where also, that's the other thing. I feel like this episode was foreshadowing that the current queen is going to kill herself, like sacrifice herself.
Is it going to be like which one calls it American Horror Story, where they have like the supreme witch? Basically, it's like the strongest witch, but like the moment a next witch is like found, who's deigned to be the next supreme, the power of the supreme transfers to the new one, and the other one gets weaker. The other one gets stronger.
That'd be interesting.
And the other one will die eventually.
That'd be interesting. I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I just think that because they went super hard with showing that the current queen is all about like loving the shield hero and being all happy. It's just one of those flags that trigger like, oh, she's definitely gonna die in a couple episodes. Because her whole thing is like done now. Her whole purpose is served.
Also, she's really pushing the whole unity thing, which you said, like, because you said she's gonna bring him to one of the heroes, and you were like, it's going to be like
it's gonna be
Moriyasu.
Moriyasu for sure, 100%. It's not gonna be Ren. It'd be too easy because then he'd be like, oh, Ren, did you investigate that thing?
That'd still be easy.
Did you investigate that thing? Oh yeah, I totally did. Let's be friends.
Cool. No.
It's gonna be Mina and Shield Hero or Spear Hero.
Yeah, it's gonna be one giant shit show yet again.
Maybe Spear Hero's gonna try to kill him and she'll jump in front of the spear or something. I hope not. Oh my god, I would hate the Spear Hero so much if he kills
Victoria.
Yeah.
First of all, no, that's not gonna happen.
Oh man, if it did, I don't think I could ever forgive him.
That's not going to happen.
This whole podcast
that doesn't make any sense because he's so weak.
But he could still fight. Like he'll still try to fight.
But he's weak. I don't think he could kill Victoria. Even
I don't know. I hope.
Like she literally would have to like physically let it happen to her. She was like, "I'm literally letting you kill me."
Yeah, you have a point. If that does happen, I'm getting this whole next week's podcast.
Like she literally fired a laser beam at fucking Naofumi, and like he was like coughing up blood and dying.
All right, fair enough. If it does happen, then I'm killing myself. Just so you know. If you don't see me on next week's podcast, you know why.
I'd be like, so guys, it's gonna be a little quieter.
All right, and that about wraps up our week in anime for this week.
Yahoo.
If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing so you can catch all the latest episodes of our podcast. Also, make sure you join the Party Border Discord, chill with us on Twitch, and follow us on Twitter. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can donate to us on Patreon, like all these lovely patrons on screen right now. Drew, you have anything you'd like to
add? Everyone, pray for Victoria. Make sure that she does not die in the way that Oni has suggested.
I will go ballistic.
Also, I'm working on Waifu's trash video. It's going to be, I think it's going to be really fun. You guys are really going to enjoy it.
Yes. Look forward to that coming out soon, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Until then, this has been Soberoni and
Doobie-doo.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Later.